What is adverse possession for farmland property lines? Imagine walking onto a neighbor's land every day, planting crops, building fences, and treating it as your own. Without realizing it, you might be claiming that land legally. That's where adverse possession comes into play. It's a legal rule that can transfer land ownership if certain conditions are met over time. In farmland, adverse possession means someone has used a part of your property openly and continuously for a set period, usually between 7 and 30 years, depending on where you are. If they meet all the legal requirements, they could eventually become the owner of that land. It's important to understand what those requirements are to protect your property rights. First, the person claiming adverse possession must physically use the land in a way typical for farmland. This includes activities like planting crops, fencing, or maintaining the land. Their use must be obvious, so the true owner and neighbors can see what's happening. This is called open and notorious use. The use must also be hostile or adverse, meaning it's done without permission and against the owner's rights. The person acts as if they own the land, even if they don't have legal permission. They must also have exclusive control, not sharing the land with the owner or others. Another key element is continuous and uninterrupted use. The person must farm or use the land consistently for the entire statutory period. Gaps in use, like leaving land unused for years, can break the claim. They also need to assert a claim of right, meaning they believe they own the land or are entitled to it. In the context of farmland acquisition and valuation, adverse possession can change property boundaries unexpectedly. That's why legal surveys are so important. They help identify if someone has been using or fencing a strip of land that could lead to a claim of ownership. Often, adverse possession happens when a neighbor extends a fence or starts farming a strip of land, thinking it's theirs. If they do this openly and continue for the required time, they might gain legal ownership. This can affect the value of farmland and complicate ownership rights. For farmland owners and investors, understanding adverse possession helps prevent losing land unknowingly. Conducting thorough title reviews, legal surveys, and addressing boundary disputes early are key steps. These measures ensure your land is properly protected and valued correctly. Knowing how adverse possession works helps you stay aware of long-term land use and avoid surprises. It's always wise to keep clear records of land boundaries and use, and to resolve any encroachments quickly. This way, your farmland investments remain secure and accurately valued.